Hi, this is Summer with Summer's Tips and Stitches, and this is a little bit of a yarn chat. Not too much, but something to put out there. I'm going to release this tomorrow morning before I go to Boy Scout camp, and remember, I'll be gone for 8 days. Hopefully I survive the woods. The first 4 days will be at a camp that's not very exclusive, or not very far away out of the city. So I should be able to still check messages and check the Facebook group and all that. But the next one is the one that's going to be really roughing it without electricity. So for this video, I thought I would show you a finished project, a whip, and then I got some yarn mail, and I have something to say about that. So this is the first blanket. I used some yarn that I got at the Hirschner sale. I'm going to dig for it, a wrapper for it. Here it is. It is Baby Hugs medium weight yarn, and I got this at the Hirschner sale, 2 skeins of it for $2. Well, $2 each, so $4. And it was variegated. Now, I'm going to tell you, this yarn was everything in the world before it was this blanket. First, I started making a baby sweater. And I actually finished the baby sweater except for the sleeves. I did the whole body. And I was like, oh my God, this is so busy. So I frogged it. And then I made another blanket. And this time I did a double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet. And then on the back side, you do the opposite. So if you double crocheted, you single crochet on the top of it, and then you double crochet on the single crochet. That's how the rows go. And it just kept looking so busy. So I decided to make another circle blanket, and I used 2 skeins of this yarn. Let's see how many yards were in it. It recommends a 5 hook, which I used. And it says this colorway is Jelly Bean. And I just keep looking for the yards. 208 yards. So altogether 408. And then I did a border in Red Heart. I'll show you the label. I did a single crochet, a half double crochet, and then I did the same pattern that I did on my Ferris wheel blanket, where I use approximately 6 stitches to make this shell. I don't know what you would call it. Oh, a flower petal. That's what I think of it. And I think the yellow from a distance matches great. But when you get up close, you'll see that the yellows don't really, well, it looks like it matches here. This is just a little lighter. This is actually the yellow that I got from Christie's Crochet Corner in our Llama Mama Spring Stash Buster. Spring Clear Your Stash or something. I don't know what it was called. Anyway, and so I used this yellow, and this is called Red Heart Super Saver Lemon. So that's what I used. So I finished this blanket, and then I started another one right away. So this one is also going to Christ Child Society. Right now I think I have a stack of like 2 circle blankets, 2 corner to corners, and another one, just a plain, that sparkle one. So I got 4 or 5 blankets over there. This one, I am making another circle blanket. I just really like them right now. And I'm mixing between 2 yarns. Looks like I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows in a variegated, then 3 rows in a plain, then I did 4 rows in a variegated, and then 4 rows in the plain, then 1, 2, 3, 4 rows in a variegated, and I'm 3 in a plain. And these are the 2 yarns I'm using right now. I'm using Karen's Simply Soft Calabaza, pumpkin. That's Spanish for pumpkin, calabaza. I know that because I had a bilingual girl in my classroom. Her mom's from Colombia. And we were learning, we'd learn a Spanish word a week. And calabaza is what we learned in October. And then this one is Gold Ombre. And so, I don't know if you've ever seen, I wonder if I have another one. I do. I'm going to pull it out here for you. So this is what it looks like. This is what's left of it. So this is the gold ombre that I partnered with this yarn to make a baby blanket. It is working out lovely. And I really love it because the ombre just changes whenever it wants, obviously. It just looks like a fun blanket. No rhyme or reason to the colors and the rows. So that is my whip. I was working on that all weekend while I had our family events. Also, I just got back from the post office. This is where I'm going to share with you my yarn email, and I'm going to tell you my horrible post office experience. So I just mailed the prize because I had that secret yarn giveaway at the end of the unboxing video. And someone in North Pole, Alaska won, which I was kind of excited because some of you may remember from my 10 non-yarny things about me, is I was born in Alaska. So I was very excited. And I think this video is mad. This gal that won, who lives in North Pole, Alaska, has a YouTube channel. And I want to say it was Mad Mimi's Crochet. So I just mailed her package. And I'm sorry, Mad Mimi, but I chose the cheapest shipping possible, which was still quite spendy, but you're going to have to wait 19 days, eeks, or maybe 16 days. It's either 16 or 19. I'll email you with the tracking information. But I thought it'd be nice, y'all, when she makes a video with an opening, I can then give you guys a link to that in the description box below, and then you can watch her unbox the mail to see that I actually mail out the yarn for the giveaway winners. I'm still waiting for Delisa to contact me. But while I was mailing that out, this is the story of my P.O. box. So I don't know if y'all remember that John had emailed me and he asked if he could mail me something and if I had a P.O. box. And I said, you know what, I don't, but I need to get onto it. So I want to say 2 weeks ago, I went on my day off and I opened up a P.O. box. It cost me $100 to get the P.O. box for a full year. I also asked them if I could have my P.O. box contents shipped to my home, and they said I can't, that I have to come down, check it with my key. So I made the P.O. box. I emailed John. I said, you're the first one to ever get to use my P.O. box. I was so excited. And then I also put it in and I'll put it in this one too below. I'll try to remember to always put that in the description box. So I put my P.O. box down there, and he said, okay, it's shipped. It should be there Tuesday. I went there last week, Tuesday. I want to say that was July 6th. And no, not 6th, 8th. And it wasn't there. So I went in there and I said, hey, I said I had this package. It should be shipped. They're like, oh, no, we don't have it. I went there like every day. And then finally on Friday, so if that was the, maybe the 11th, and they're like, we don't have it. It's not here anywhere. And the post office guys were I felt like they were making me feel bad that my package wasn't in the P.O. box. They said, we have no idea what you're talking about. So I called 1-800 post office. I didn't, but there is a number online. I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't 1-800 post office. But anyway, I called them and I said, listen here, I am very unhappy. And so they looked for the tracking number and they said, you're right. According to this tracking number, it is still in your post office. And I said, well, they won't look. They go back behind the mailboxes and they're gone for like a minute, if that. And they come back and they say it's not there. He's like, well, I'm going to issue a complaint. And I said, good. Thank you so much. And so he said, just wait for them to call you and somebody will call you back with an answer. He called it something fancy, like I don't remember what he called it. A complaint. Something that sounded way more important than complaint. So I emailed John. I said, and he said, go back over there today. It's there. So I went over there. Again, it wasn't there. And then they said, if you don't have the package, John, sender, has to file the complaint. So I emailed him. I said, I don't know what to tell you. It's been 5 days. They don't have it. Nobody's turned it in. They didn't put it in the wrong P.O. box. And I was just feeling like it's going to be lost forever. Well, today, right when I got home from work, I got a call from the head post office lady here in Oshkosh. And she's like, I am so sorry. I have some news to tell you, but first I want to give you our fullest apologies. And I'm like, okay. She's like, we have your packages. first she said packages. I didn't even know I had 2. And she said basically what happened is somebody had saw that I had 2 packages, and they were too big for my mailbox. So they had put them in a bin to be taken to the, you know, they give you that key and then you go to the locker and you get your packages out. But they hadn't labeled it, they hadn't done anything, they just stuck them in this bin. Then a little while later, somebody else came and labeled it box closed. And then put a note on my P.O. box that said box was closed. So then my second package came, which I didn't even know was going to be here, and it got put in that same bin of being box closed. Now apparently when the last few days, when that guy was searching for packages, he never looked very well, because he should have found a bin sitting in that back area labeled box closed. Now I don't know how post offices work. Maybe Z from Zelda and JR3, maybe she knows what happened back there. So she's like, I'm so sorry, we have your packages, please come to your P.O. box, there's going to be a key in there, you can go get them. I'm like, are you sure? She's like, I'm sure. And I said, you know what, the most important thing was the people that were working at the window made me feel like an idiot every time I came in there looking for them. And she's like, we're so sorry, this will never happen again. Here's my personal number. So now I have the personal phone number to the post office master here in Oshkosh. So we just had a school interview for the kids, and then we went right to the post office. I quickly mailed the box to the North Pole, and then I went to go check my P.O. box, and you guys, I nearly died. There was not a key in my P.O. box. I was about to lose it. And I went back there and I went back to the line, to stand in line, to get to the counter, and I'm like, I hate to even say this, I just got a call from Lori, and she said that my packages would be there, and that there'd be a key in there, and that I should be able to get these, and there's nothing in my P.O. box. And she's like, oh no, they're back here. I know what you're talking about. And she went and she got them. 2 packages right here, friends. So let's get them opened. No further ado. That is what happened, as Seta would say. So this is what happened. That's what happened. And now I'm so excited to open this package. So John, I'm going to open yours first because I knew that you're the one that sent me this so kindly. What a kind soul to go and send me a present and then to have this whole shenanigans occur. So look at that. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. So he ordered me yarn from, I can't say it, so I'm going to hold this up for you. It's an Etsy shop. Does it want to focus? Do you see that? Ewing Finney. So this is what he mailed me. One of them is a pattern, which I did get in my thing. I need to print that off. And then it has two little stitch markers, a little elephant, and a little ball of yarn. Okay, that's exciting. And then here it is. Look at this yarn. It is pink and black speckled. This is very much like this yarn that I was trying to make because I saw it at a yarn shop and I wasn't able to buy it that day. I just kind of like, what am I going to make out of it? And then I didn't buy it. And this is 3-ply sport weight, which is one of my favorites. 100% superwash merino wool, 325 yards. Woo-wee, look at that. Isn't that beautiful, you guys? Thank you so much. I really wish you could see how cute these when I figure out how to focus. To Summer, I hope you love this yarn. And it's the sort of like the one you tried to recreate from John. It is like the one I tried to recreate, John. Does that help? Is that focused, guys? No. It didn't help. All right. Thank you, John. I cannot wait to crochet something with that. Maybe I'll knit. I don't know. I do better knitting with the thin yarns. Okay, and this was a surprise package. I didn't even know that this was here. This is a package from Cindy. Now, she sent me an email saying that she was going to mail me something. And I didn't, ugh, I don't have anything to cut it open with. Oh, I do. In my crochet bag. So I guess I wasn't, like, I knew she was going to send me something, but I didn't get one saying, oh, it's coming. So this she got it off of Amazon. Or no, you know what? It looks like she mailed it herself in an Amazon Prime carton. So I am very excited about this. It says, oh, here, let me, she's like, I picked these up at Goodwill because you said someone used syringes to dye the yarn. And when I went to Walmart, they only had the little ones. So if you don't like them, just toss them. Love your channel, so keep up the good work. So she went and got me these really big syringes. Awesome! You guys, these are like the ones the gal used in the video. The ones I bought were like this big for medicine. And you just suck up the yarn dye in the syringe, y'all. And when you go to squirt it in, you can squirt it in a pattern. So what I did is I had my yarn in a circle pot and I made it like a piece of pizza with little triangles. And so she got me these. Isn't that amazing? I'm so happy. You guys, what a great yarn mail to get right before I go. So thank you so much, John. It's very beautiful yarn. It's going to go into my special cubby until I'm ready. This is where I keep my special yarn with my Canadian crotcheter cup. Talk soon. I keep all my really expensive, my Knit Crate yarns, and anytime I get yarn from a yarn shop, I keep it up here. Isn't that nice? And I cannot wait. I've saved 3 of my most expensive yarns from Knit Picks to do this syringe project. And now that I have these nice big syringes, now I will be able to do that. And that's what I'll do when I get back from Boy Scout camp. Yay! All right, folks, thanks for watching and subscribing. Thanks for liking and sharing my channel. Keep yourselves well while I'm at Boy Scout camp. And keep your eyes open for Mad Mimi Crochet opening up her package, her yarn mail. She won one of those baby blanket sets in my secret yarn giveaway. And until then, happy crafting. Bye.